And we're back, and we are going to run the Kagama finally after all the upgrades. If you're not familiar with this video, I had some problem, or if you're not familiar with what's going on with this thing, I updated it to the Cobra 8 system. Cobra 8 was fresh out of the package, hadn't been released very long, and there was a few problems I was having with it, so we had to wait for the updates. I'm going to do a complete video on the Cobra after we do some running, but the previous video that I just did of the build kind of goes over that a little bit and the upgrades and stuff we did. We did M2C carbon fiber front and rear shock towers. They're very nice, 5 millimeters thick. I just wanted to lighten it up a little bit. I feel this truck is a little heavier than the Coronos. We did M2C beefcake hinge pin mounts, new spring steel hinge pins in the rear. I didn't do the front yet, but we're going to get to it. So we're going to run this on 6S and see how it does. With the original, the Cobra 8 was having a problem. I actually did this whole rebuild about 2 months ago. It's 4th of July 2024 now. And we're finally going to get it out and run it. We got a whole new wing. We got a brand new custom painted body for it that we're going to run. It doesn't even have a running scratch on it yet, and we're just going to see how it does and see if the Cobra 8 is a good upgrade or if it's still got some problems. But other than that, let me get the camera set up and we'll get it running. All right guys, we're going to give this thing a run. I can tell you right now that it's pretty much fixed as far as the throttle part, because before you'd hit the throttle like full goose and it wouldn't go. It had a very big delay, so that's already fixed. It's just the throttle and the mid-range was feeling still a little bit weird, but we'll see. But I can already tell that I like how smooth this feels. Just gonna give it a couple passes. Feels plenty fast. Hopefully I'm recording this good. Seems like every time I that again. Hopefully I'm going to record this good. It seems like every time I go for a break of not recording a running video for a while, I suck at getting the camera right where I need it. So hopefully we can get this. I've been waiting a while to get this truck done and reviewed and just have a good run with it. I'll tell you what, the Cobra 8 system feels plenty fast, that's for sure. Let's see if we can get a full pull. Oh, that was corrected really easy. So it feels so smooth. This is why I switched to a censored system, to get the smoothness, the easy corrections. This thing's driving like butter. Feels really good. I don't want to do too much at once. Don't want to trash a new build up too much. It's got plenty of power. First flip. Yeah, there's some fireworks in the middle of the day. Whoa! Sounds like we got a rock in something. Let me check that out real quick. All right, we had a rock stuck in the drive shaft. Want to get that out before it ruins anything. I am noticing, I checked the temperature, just that little run-in we did up to this point. It feels a little warm. Now, it may be geared a little high for this system. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. And it still wants to wheelie at almost 3/4 throttle. Nice and smooth. It still has a little weird mid-range throttle situation going on that kind of feels weird, but I think it's something we can get used to. So it's still got the power when you put it down. I mean, I'm not even having to really correct those jumps. It's just nice and smooth. This thing feels pretty good right now. Oh, a little too much on that one. That was a driver's error. I thought it was going to rotate faster. Oh. Oh. Okay, I guess that's dead battery. Okay, I will say this thing feels pretty hot for the little run we did. Now, it's in the 80s today, so that's not extremely hot. We get to the 100s, 90s frequently this time of year in July. So for it to be running this hot, I think we might have just a little bit of an over-gearing issue, because even the ESC is pretty hot. Battery, everything's nice and toasty. So we'll probably go down a gear. I don't want to burn up any of this stuff, and it's got plenty of speed anyway, so I think we're good. I mean, even the servo feels hot, so, you know, possible it's just a hot day and if it's a little hotter than I think it is. Anyway, turn off this noisy fan. Anyway, guys, that was fun. Super smooth system. I think it's pretty much fixed. There's a little bit of a mid-range, but I'm sure there'll be a few more updates coming that'll probably smooth all that out. Like I said, I'll do a video on the Cobra 8 and a review after I get a couple runs in. I'm not going to just go ahead and review this without thoroughly figuring out what was wrong. Basically, out of this box, the first round of Cobra 8s, I bought them in the combo. This is a limited edition with the gold motor. So this was with the first round. First couple shipments had a firmware updates that needed to be done and modified, and they weren't available right at first. So it went a month and a half before I could even get the updates to get this thing running, which was a bummer because the system is very expensive. But Castle's a US company, They assemble all their stuff here, so I give them a chance before getting online and saying this or that, or just running it and acting like everything was fine. And they have updated the firmware, which I knew they would, and could use a little bit more touch up. I am a little surprised of the heat. Sensor systems can run a little bit hotter, but maybe it's just hotter than I think it is today. Yeah, that was a blast. Nice and controllable, super smooth. I've been waiting for this Kagama to get back up to date. We're already to July. I haven't even drove it this summer, so I got a lot of driving to catch up to where I want to be with some cars and run this one a little bit more. And guys, don't forget to shop local. Shop at your local hobby shop the best you can to find most of the upgrades. At least give them an opportunity. And yeah, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.